Rewire your brain. I don't mean your conscious brain. I don't mean the unconscious brain. I'm talking about rewire your subconscious mind. You know, your subconscious mind is the part of your mind that gives you everything you want, that does everything you want to do, that gives you what it feels you deserve to have. That's the key right there, friends. Your subconscious mind is the gatekeeper to what you have in your life. Your subconscious mind is, and your ego. Don't forget the ego. We can't forget the ego. And I have battles with the ego because it shows up when I least expect it to, and it's always trying to get in control of what I want to do. And that is just wrong. I mean, for me, that is just wrong. So rewire your mind. And how are you going to do that? Everybody says, well, my mind is its own thing and I can't do it and it's just not going to happen. Well, the fact is, yes, you are, and yes, you can, and yes, you do it all the time. Because your mind is like a computer. Okay, we're going to just go over this briefly here in this tutorial. Your mind is like a computer. It has a program, and it is a program that from the time you were, just a baby and you're learning and growing and you're in the theta state and you're just a sponge absorbing everything, and then you're learning and you're growing and you're learning and you go to school. And the thing is, would you expect one of your kids, any one, if you only have one, then the kid, if you have more than one, then would you expect any of your children to do 5th grade more than 1 year? Would you expect them to spend 2 or 3 years in 5th grade? No, you wouldn't. You expect them to learn everything they need to learn in that year for that grade, right? That is a program. They're being programmed to learn with repetition. And how do we learn with repetition? We do the same thing we want to learn over and over and over again. So what are you speaking to yourself every day? You're learning what you're speaking. Now, granted, by the time we're 35 years old, we pretty much have a set habit pattern. We pretty much have a set skill pattern that we have accomplished. And I know by the time I was 35, and now I'm dating myself, but by the time I was 35, I had a business mindset. Just totally, it was all about the business, and it was all about, making the bottom line and making the sales and, all that stuff that I was interested in. That was my life. Of course, my family was there too, but I'm just talking on a business perspective today. So I was on that business platform. The thing is, I was making money for another company. I was making money for a company and not myself. So my bottom line was their bottom line. Right? Think about it. You can probably relate to this. So, and every day I would speak to myself, okay, I've got to get this done and that done. I've got to make this amount of sales. I've got to increase by 40%. What am I going to do to increase by 40%? And I would self-talk myself into the routine I was going to do and what I was going to happen. So you can do the same thing, because what happens is you start conditioning your subconscious mind. The more you say something to yourself over and over and over and over and over again, is your subconscious mind will eventually grasp onto it and use it as fact, as belief. Conscious mind doesn't know if it's real or not real. All it knows is you have the emotion attached to it, and the ego's not getting in the way because it's something you're used to doing. The ego's not getting in the way to step in the way of you having it. So then you sort of step out of your comfort zone. You decide, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore. And I'm just going back to what I did. When I decided, okay, I'm tired of working for somebody else, it's time for me to branch out and make money for myself. Well, my ego got in the way. My ego said, oh no, you're good at making money for other people. You're good at doing this for other people. You're good at doing this for a company. What makes you think you're going to do this for yourself? Your ego steps in the way. And when you're reworking and reorganizing or rewiring your mind's a computer. Keep that in mind, guys. Your mind is the computer. So I want you to take a look at what you want. What are you wanting to do? What are you wanting to have? I'm going to start out with maybe it's something that you desire to have. Maybe you want to have a new car. Maybe you want a new home. Maybe you want to get a boat. Maybe you want jet skis. Whatever it is you're wanting, something that you want really, really, really bad that is just chewing at you. You want it so bad. And every step you take, you know you can't have it. But you want it so bad. So what happens is your subconscious mind will make sure you don't get it because you don't believe you can have it. The want is not the belief. Let's make that clear right now. Just because you want something does not mean you believe you can have it. If you don't believe you can have something, why would the universe give it to you? Because you don't have a belief attached to it. Okay? That's the key right there. So you're rewiring your subconscious mind. And as you're rewiring your subconscious mind is going to be coming into alignment with what it is you desire and you believe you want to do or you want to have. Today we're doing a physical thing that you want to have. And then we're going to go into the business end of it, okay? So, knowing your belief is the glue. We've talked about this in previous broadcasts. Your belief is the glue that is going to hold all your desires in place. It's going to cushion the subconscious mind. So where it's going to hold it there in the subconscious mind, and it's going to make it flow forward for you. It is a given. So when you're doing this and when you're seeing this, you're seeing something you really, 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 really want. And when you're seeing something you really, really, really want, and you know you can't have it, you know you don't got it, what is the first thing you say? I can't have that. I can't afford that. This is out of my league. Sound familiar? It should, because you've said that to yourself over and over again. That is the self-talk that you're giving your subconscious. Well, that is what the subconscious is grasping, and that is what your subconscious is holding on to. Okay? So rewire your mind. Rewire your subconscious mind. You self-talk yourself every day. Whether you realize you're doing it or not, you self-talk your subconscious every single day. So now see it again. See what it is you want in your mind's eye. See it in a picture. Whatever you're doing to see it. See it again. This time, I want you to change your verbiage. I want you to change your words. I want you to say, I believe this is meant for me. I believe I deserve for that to come to me. I believe I am creating my life. The whole time, how you feel while you're saying this is glue. That is wonderful working beliefs. I have these beliefs that are wonderful. They're working for me, and my cup is overflowing with everything I desire. Right? You feel it? You feel the difference right there when you do that, when you put that feeling in there? And when you do this way, it's an open-ended statement. Now, an open-ended statement is not a statement that the ego will get involved with. It's not a statement that your conscious mind will get involved with because, number one, your conscious mind thought of it. Your belief and your feeling made it happen. And it'll go right into the subconscious, which is what you're rewiring. If you rewire your subconscious with the thoughts and the feelings that you have this, you've got this, what's going to happen is, you know it's going to take money. Here's where your business end comes in, guys. You know it's going to take money for you to put this out there. It's going to take money for you to buy these things, right? So that means your income has to increase. It means your business has to get better. That means you have to grow your business, right? Exactly. So when you do this, and you know that you want these things, or you want to live in this certain place, you want to live in this certain community, you want to live in a certain area, well, it's going to take money to get you there. So what's going to happen, and this always happens whether people realize it's happening or not, is you've got this desire. It is full. It is just flooding over. Your cup is overflowing with gratitude, with pride, with just acknowledgement that this is fantastic for you. It's amazing. When you do, and your cup is overflowing, you know it is, you're going to have opportunities come to you in the meantime. You're going to have opportunities come your way. You're going to have different people come your way. They're going to have the answers to some questions that you have. You're going to have opportunities flow to you that will put you in vibration, will put you in to the systems you need, to the training you need, to the skills you need to learn. You're going to have these come to you. Your part is, now that you've done the work on rewiring your subconscious mind, and you're going to start seeing these things come forward for you, you've got to learn to take advantage of them when they come. Because what's going to happen is you don't take advantage of what the universe is giving you, which is right there in front of your face now. It's put it right there in front of you. It said, okay, here's a training, here's a course, here's a person that has the keys. It's going to open the door. It's going to get you inside. Are you going to take advantage of that person that we put there? Are you going to take advantage of that system? Or are you going to take advantage of that training? When you do, you're going to find that that was the key, that you're going to have all the training you need right there. It's going to get you to the next step. It's going to get you to the next step. That's going to keep your momentum going. Once you get your momentum going, don't stop. That's rewiring your subconscious mind. And once it gets on a roll of rewiring, keep it going. Don't stop. Keep your subconscious mind in a state of growth, of rewiring, of changes coming and growing, and being true to yourself, and have the feeling. If you don't have feeling for what you want, if you don't have an emotion attached to it, how can you get what you want if you don't have the feeling? You already have it. If you're not feeling that the systems you need, the skills you need to get are there. They're there for you to get this thing that you want, whether it be the boat, the car, the jet skis, the home, living in the super community, whatever it is. It's going to take money to get there. We all know that for a fact. So use the skills, use the systems, and grow your subconscious mind. It's rewiring it just from what you're talking about and what you're saying to yourself every day. Rewire your subconscious mind. It is a possibility, and it is a definite to do. Okay, I hope you got a lot from this. It was really intense today. So I do have a training for you. It is actually a live coaching offer up here. It's free. So get in, take advantage of it, and I will see you on the next broadcast.